Welcome back, folks, to Conan Exiles for our top 10 Conan Exiles Isles of Siptah base locations video. If you do end up liking this, guys, consider subscribing and liking, as we do Let's Plays and guides on the channel all the time. But let's get this started because I don't want this to be a 20-minute video. Okay, folks, to kick off our top 10 list, we're going to start with over here in '09. And I know what you're thinking. Why is this on the list? Well, to be honest with you, it's because there's a lot of people that are watching this video that just want to find a big open area to build a huge base at. To be honest, I'm one of them people, and you can actually build over here, as you can see. And it does have pretty good scenery, and it's, relatively flat for as huge of an area as this is, and you can continue to expand with the cool scenery. A great location is over here too. You can see we are up at the top right island of the map here, and what you're going to want to do is there is this really nice little flat area. There is a corrupted Bigfoot boss that is here, but once you beat him, this area is free to go, and as you can see, you can actually build over here, which is really nice. But you have this really cool view, in my opinion, and you have iron close by and a good balance of resources with a ton of aloe around as well. For our next one, we are over here in the bottom left of the map at Witch-Eye Lake. And it's not down on the lake, but actually on this cliffside right here, or this one over there. If you're on PvP, you probably want that one, so nobody can really get to you on that back wall. But if you're PvE, this one's a little flatter and has a better view, in my opinion. Now, one of the big bonuses about this is them spikes down there are brimstone. There's tons of actually really good, well-balanced resources in this area. Okay, for our next one, we are at 12. I believe this is 12K. Right here on this northern shore here, folks. And if this base location down here is taken with all the extra room, this is a pretty good alternative, especially if you're playing by yourself. You don't need a ton of room, but you could build a pretty good sized base if you'd wanted onto here. And like I said, it is on the shore, so it is pretty easy early game to get to. As you can see, you can just walk right up and build. But like I said, it's a very good alternative to this base location if you're a solo player, or this one's taken up if you are playing, for example, on a official server. Next up, we have Violet Isle, guys. This is a very interesting one because it has a lot for me, as I always like the scenery is a big part of what I do, and resources. And as you can see, this is a pretty good balance. There's metal down there, stone, wood everywhere, actually coal on that side, and you got access to fiber and stuff like that, more metal over there. But anyway, this is Violet Isles right here up on the map. It's in the bottom of E11 here. But I really like it, and the scenery of the autumn-like trees is really cool. And you could take this base location, and you could just build up there if you wanted to. There's a good spot up there. Or this ridge line over here, guys. Be right behind me. Next up, guys, we are right here in, what is this, 10M? And there's this really cool looking lake, and there's a few really good flat spots. There's one right there you could build off of, or you could build in the middle, or up there too, and have a really cool view. Also too, I've always liked building by water, so that's why it's gonna make my list. But also, you guys, you could come down here and build over here. I'm kind of counting this as the same base location, as this has a really cool area to build. Outside of some dangerous neighbors, this is a good spot, and you can see there's metal all over down here too, and you have this really cool overview of the redwoods. Definitely one of my favorite spots here. For our next one, we are in D10 here. And this one is a really cool broken looking bridge build. I really like building up high sometimes. And you have, I like seeing water and really cool scenery. And as you can see, you can actually build up here. You can't actually build on that bridge over there, but you can build on this one. And it kind of limits you to happen to have a lot of walls when you're building up here too. And you could build up from there and make a little platform and keep building and have really cool access to that side and that side. I just think there's a lot of cool things to be done here, especially when you have this type of scenery to look at. Another great base location is down here in 7H. And what you will find here is this little cave that you can actually build on in this little area here. And this is a little different than all our other locations, I think. But it is really cool and it is pretty flat. It's not huge, but you do have enough room to build on these over here. And up over this hill, there is black ice, metal, brimstone, pretty much almost everything you really need really close by. I really like this cave deal, and honestly, to build in the cave, it's pretty cheap. You got your own walls already. Okay, and up here at L13, there is a small island right here. This one is actually going to be really good for you if you are PvP. It is the Flame of the North Island. You can actually build here, guys, which is I find very interesting that they allow you to build here, and you could have a good PvP base. Honestly, this is just a really nice base spot because you have this really cool cliff to look at. And also, guys, there down here, if you didn't know, there is some treasure chests down here in the water as well to show you. But I really think this is kind of a cool base location here, guys, especially if you're a PvP pro player. Okay, so we have a very good early game base location down here. As you can see, we are in 7K on the edge of it, on the western side of it. And as you can look, that is a very, very flat spot to build. You could actually build over there on that pillar too if you wanted to, but this is a very good early game. You don't necessarily need walls. There's not much danger up here, and there's a ton of room to expand down here as well. And you have this really cool bridge and a very, very cool overview. And I love the view from the spot here. And early game, this is pretty easy to get to without a lot of dangers, guys. Hopefully, guys, this video helps you out finding a good base location. Also, if you did like this, please like and subscribe, as I do plenty of guides on this game. And we also have a really cool Let's Play starting, and you can check it down there in the description. But hopefully this helps you out, guys. We'll see you next time.